Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of your number one entertainment show on Atlantic TV. And guess what it is? It is TEATOK, baby. This is where we serve you the hottest, trendiest, and of course, the latest gossips in the entertainment industry. And you know how it is. I'm your remain your host with the most. NK is my name. What a month it has been. The month of January has been a very long month, but thank God today it's coming to an end. Yes, congratulations, you made it to the day of the month of January. I am so excited. I'm so happy. It's been a wonderful month, by the way. A lot has happened this month, and we are super excited and grateful for what the remaining months of the year 2026 holds. And guess what? This is my favorite part. We are moving into the month of love. And you know what it is? Clock it. All those inspired scenes of love coming up in the month of February. So I'm looking forward to all the amazing things that will be happening in the new month of February. But before then, let's wrap things up really nice now on the TEATOK show. Welcome once again. I am not alone. Yeah. I've got me and I've got you on the other end. So together we are riding on this boat. So what's up? What's popping? I hope you're having a great weekend, by the way. I mean, it's Saturday. So, I mean, you've got to do what you got to do. Wake up and get busy. Get to that to-do list. Yeah, look at it. See what you need to take. It's the weekend. If you need to go hiking, you need to go hanging out with the friends, you need to go having some time alone, whatever you need to do, just tick those boxes and make sure you have them on check. But today, for now, right here on the show, we've got so much to unpack and talk about. So let's get right into it. So what's my first gist for today? I was surfing the net and I came across this very good friend of mine. I call him my elder brother. So, so he had a lot to say about Nigerian musicians, Afrobeats musicians, and of course he had a question for them as well. So who am I talking about? Nollywood actor Gideon Okeke. Before I get into that, oh my God, I forgot our tradition. Oh no, we've got to cheers. Sorry about that. Always tasty. So now we've done that, let's get into the business of the day. So Nollywood actor Gideon Okeke has sparked conversations online by challenging Afrobeats megastars to do more for the Nigerian film industry. In a recent post on Instagram, the 43-year-old actor accused top musicians in Nigeria of failing to use their platforms, their global platforms, to promote Nollywood, despite Nigerian filmmakers consistently celebrating their successes both locally and internationally. Now let's hear what my brother had to say.
I just want to ask a question. You know how we carry our Afrobeat music on our head. We say big three, big five, big days. We almost don't they idolate, they worship ourselves, our own self. Yeah, big three, big five, big one, big. I come to pause and ask myself a question. Say big three, big five, big one, big Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Rema, all of them. I know they watch Nigerian film. Since Netflix come this country, I know they watch Nigerian film. I know if you talk say, I know if you use on a mouth one day, come out or talk say, you see this actor over there, you see that actress over there, motherfuckers, they are badass motherfuckers. You guys watch that. What's going to happen if your big three, your big five, your whoever big for there? So that they always argue the big pass. But what's going to happen if big five, big three, big one come down from their elevated high horse to look around and see your cousins in the other side of the media hemisphere? Because I don't begin to turn to executive producer for inside movies. Yeah? When I don't sneak into the cracks, into crevices of now, not sneak in now, begin turn executive producer of movies. Yeah, but what's going to happen if you use your mouth and draw one producer, say, that guy film bad, that actor there bad, that actress there bad, this cameraman crazy nigga. What's going to happen? But with the carry on our music, they worship on like say almost like say would they worship. My question is, I know they watch Nigerian film. All of for now. All of for now. All of for now. All of for now. If you know yourself, beat yourself on the chest. All of for now. None of they watch Nigerian film.
Okay, so you've heard from Gideon. Now he is saying that the relationship between Nigerian actors and Nigerian musicians, it's like a one-sided relationship where the Nigerian actors are doing more for the Nigerian artists, and the artists are not really doing much for the actors. So in his words, he's saying, you know how we talk about the big five, the big three, the big two, the big one, the big this and that, and how we try to idolize these people, making them feel somewhat special, So he's saying that it's not wrong. I mean, these people have international presence. They have international platforms. It's not wrong if, for example, someone like Burna Boy will come out and say, you know what? I love this movie. I watched it and I loved it, and I would love to recommend it for everyone to go and watch. Even now that our movies are on Netflix and all these, streaming platforms, let's our artists do more for the Nigerian filmmakers. So while some persons have praised Gideon for what he said, say, you know what, this is long overdue to talk about. He's spitting facts. Some persons are saying, you know what, this is giving entitlement mentality. I mean, we have the artist fighter, right? And then we have the actors. Let actors promote themselves. Let the artists promote themselves. I mean, just do you. Promote your music yourself. Promote your movie yourself. You know your craft. You know what you can do. You know what you have. You know the kind of content you give out. Promote yourself. And then he made another example. He said, ex-President Obama, right? Every year before he left office, I think even till now he does that. He brings out a list of top songs that he listens to in the year. And most of the time we see some of our Afrobeats singers, on that list, right? So he's saying this artist can also do a top 5 or top 50 or top 20 movies that they have watched. Probably, if not just watching, but probably they want to recommend to people to watch. In a way, you are promoting the Nigerian film industry. He said, we are all one, we are all together, we are cousins, we are brothers, we are everything. I mean, he's just calling on this Afrobeat megastars to do more, as much as we do for them in the Nigerian music industry. So what do you think? Is it a yay or is it a nay? What do you think? Is it making sense or not? I would love to know what you think. Tell me in the comments section. All right, so this has sparked a lot of conversations and reactions online, where some persons are saying, you know what, just leave these guys. I mean, these people are too busy. They hardly even watch movies. But even if they don't, I mean, sometimes you know some of these actors personally, you know them. It's not wrong if you come out and say, you know what, I love this my guy's movies. You guys go and support his movies, go watch it. Just do a little bit of shout out, just, encourage people to support these guys. I think that is what he's actually trying to say. But then again, I don't know if this is if this is a necessary call out. I don't know. But I feel like, I mean, sometimes it's allowed, right? Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes if we call ourselves one, like he made a reference to one of Davido's slogan, we rise by lifting others. So if you're rising by lifting others, you should be able to lift others indeed, not just everyone out there. The people in the industry, right? The movies and the music, they're more like almost siblings. So you should lift your brothers in the movie industry as well, because sometimes some musicians actually delve into movies. They become producers, filmmakers, and the rest of them. I mean, if we are collaborating like this, I've even seen artists becoming actors, right? They sing quite all right, but they also delve into movies. So we should be able to promote each other one way or the other. I think it's not out of place him saying that. My opinion, though, I think it's not out of place, but I feel like no one should feel entitled or feel like you must do it because we do it for you, you must do it for me. So no, I don't think that's the point he should take it to. But I feel like the collaboration, the support is actually necessary and very genuine. Well, this is according to Gideon Okeke. Let me know if what he's saying is actually making some sense to you or not. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. All right, away from Gideon now, let's move on to our next story. Now, this story is about celebrity lifestyle, celebration, and everything that's giving joyous moments, right? And it happened to be the birthday celebration of Big Brother Naija season 10 winner Imisi Olua. So Imisi had her birthday on the 27th of January, where she turned 24, and it was all glitz and glam because she had a birthday story where she had all her friends present, celebrities, influencers, past Big Brother stars, Big Brother stars, ex-Big Brother stars, and of course, colleagues in the industry, and it was a star-studded event. But events like that never goes without drama. So while we saw a lot that happened, she wore this very beautiful, stunning outfit made by the king of fashion herself, Tiana of Tiana. I love the plates all scattered around as props. I think that was very creative, and she looked so beautiful in all her outfits. And I think the theme of the birthday was black, because everyone looked dazzling in their black outfits. But but some things caught my attention and also got the internet talking about two of the incidents that happened. I'm going to be talking about them today. First off has to be about Phyna. All right, Phyna, one of the winners of Big Brother Nigeria. I think that's season 8, level up season 8, season 9, I can't remember. Season 8 or 7, level up season though. Yeah. So Phyna actually came to the birthday party looking so stunning, in quote and unquote. And people talked about her makeup. First off, people talked about her makeup, asking who was the makeup artist that did this. Oh my God, she looked really scary, if I'm to say the least. Okay, so look at the footages now. Come on now, this is not the Phyna that we know or that we usually see on social media. She's always looking pink and beautiful, but this, the things were not connecting. The I don't know what kind of foundation she used, but then the makeup was not connecting. From her face to her neck, there was a disconnect. Things were not just aligning in the proper manner, but I'm not even going to talk about that, because thank God she came out to clear the air and say, you know what, you guys should chill, take a chill pill, relax, calm down. I did the makeup myself. Whew, now I cannot breathe fresh air. Whew, okay. So she has said it. She did the makeup herself. And people are saying, why would she do makeup herself? Is it that she cannot afford a makeup artist? Or is it that she did not think Mrs. birthday was going to be one of those big parties that she will have to dress up and dress properly? Look at her hair set. What kind of dressing is this? What kind of makeup is this? You guys should calm down. Sometimes this makeup artist, they are not even smiling. When they tear you be like this, you be carry brush and brush your face. Sometimes it's like that. And I think she's human. People have their reasons for doing what they do. So I think she should not be backlashed for doing her makeup herself. She might not be so good at it. She might not be so good at mixing the foundation and all the contour and everything. But hey, a girl's got to do what she got to do, right? So, she went under some backlash for that makeup. But the one that really struck everybody, like, you again, Phyna, waiting they saw, babe, relax, calm down. So recently, if you recall, I think that was in December, she started streaming. Yeah, she joined the streamers list in Nigeria. She's been so excited about it because everywhere she's going, she's carrying her camera and her microphone, and she's just, streaming about everything that she does, and everywhere she goes, just normal lifestyle, right? And she felt she could do that during Imisi's birthday. So she carried her camera and her cameraman and everybody that she needed to carry, and she wanted to go into the birthday streaming live on her platform. And according to what we heard, because the footages were not seen though, according to what we heard, she was bounced at the gate. The bouncers told her that she cannot stream live because probably it was not allowed, or maybe the celebrants did not want any of those, probably it was a private and intimate gathering, and they didn't want all those paparazzi and all that stuff. And then they told her to go back, except she goes off her live stream. If she goes off, fine, she can go into the hall. But if she doesn't go off, she's got to go back. But then it's like she angrily went back and then she got into the car and she was lamenting. Let's see what she had to say.
They're too small. Me we don't commodity. They're too small. I got on car and I see finish. I don't understand. At least not look face before you tell person not to carry camera. You look face first now. Now speed go come here now. You go see me speed drop camera. Been a Pella go come here. You go see me Pella drop camera. Okay, more they go.
Just wind up. Let me talk to them.
No, that's some type shit kind of nonsense things now.
Oh, Phyna, my girl, relax, calm down. And the people you're comparing, I think the comparison was not necessary. You don't have to compare yourself to Pella or IShowSpeed or any of the big name streamers, because I mean, until you just started, These people you're calling now, they've been streaming for years, they've been streaming for a long time, so you can't even be comparing yourself to them. I know you're a star, you've got your thing going on there, but then I feel like people should learn to adhere to rules and regulations, okay? Irrespective of whoever you are, if there is an instruction being given out, especially when you go for events that you were invited for, right? So I just feel like if there were rules and regulations that should be adhered to, no one should be given any kind of preferential treatment, right? Yes, the bouncers may have known that you are Phyna, right? The popular Phyna, the superstar BBNaija winner, right? And I mean, the way they did to you, they might have done it to other people that you don't even know. So I feel like people should learn to adhere to rules and regulations and just obey simple instructions. Please, you can't stream. You have to put off your stream before you go in. I think that was good enough. It was good enough. Probably if she had even done that and gone into the hall and then decided to do it while she's there, I don't think there will be an issue. No one will come to walk her out. She's already in there. But I mean, she should have as well just obeyed and go off, go in, and then do what she needs to do. But thank God, later on, she got back into the hall because, I mean, we saw her in the hall when Imisi walked in, and then we saw her giving her own birthday wishes and tributes to the celebrant. So eventually she got back into the hall. But then again, that also sparked a lot of reaction. People were saying, you know what, don't carry yourself too big that you feel like nobody can talk to you because you are a celebrity. Or don't make yourself look too important that people, because she was saying things like, you don't know why be, we know who you are, quite all right, but I mean, I think there were laid down principles that need to be followed. So I think that was where she missed out on the whole scenario. So I think next time, let's just learn to adhere to rules and regulations wherever we go to. It might not be because of who you are. It might just be a general instruction for everyone, as long as you are an invited guest. But then again, I'm sure she has calmed down now, owing to the fact that she was later allowed into the hall. But then that's for Phyna. Another person that really got our attention, this auntie, she go ask one kind of question, we be like, say, why will you do this, auntie, why? In my own happy moments, if I was to be the celebrant, I would also feel angry. So Nkechi Blessing, popular Nigerian actress and social media influencer, Nkechi Blessing, she was also at the birthday party, and she also pulled another stunt. Although she came out to say, you know what, it was out of clear conscience, good intentions. I mean, she did not say it to bring any bad memories or make her feel some type of way, because Missy actually felt some type of way when she asked that question. I think they were having like a question and answer session where they ask the celebrant some questions and then she replies. And then Nkechi Blessing asked her a question. Would you forgive your mother? And you could just see Mrs. face like, how could you, on this very day, on my birthday, in front of all these people, that you're asking me such a question? Like, are you for real right now? That was the look she gave. And, people were like, come on, today of all days, NK, she can't be my namesake, Seth. Well, I felt bad for Imisi because, yeah, I think that was quite personal. And I think that was a very sensitive question to have asked in such a public gathering like that. And such a happy moment for her because, I mean, it's her birthday. So I felt like Nkechi shouldn't have asked such a question, knowing what had transpired between she and her mother. Although she came out later to apologize to Imisi and, of course, to everyone who may have been offended by the question she asked. And she did a short video to do that apology. Let's hear quite a bit of what she said.
I sincerely want to apologize to anybody who got offended with the question that I asked Imisi some couple of hours ago at her party. I to trend in the wrong reasons this year. So if you find my question offensive, I am sorry. Find a place in your heart to forgive me. I know I'll make you rich tomorrow. So whoever is dragging me, whoever is fighting me, whoever is abusing me, ejibure.
All right, guys, I think people can now calm down. She has apologized. As she said, this year is a new year. She does not want to be dragged for the wrong reasons. You guys should cut her some slack. I mean, we are all human beings who make mistakes. And sometimes we do things out of good intent, but people might perceive it to be wrong, right? So, I mean, she just asked a genuine question. What she felt was a very simple question. Although she opined that it was a very sensitive question, yeah, but she just felt, I mean, it was just one of those questions that Imisi would just give an answer to. But thank God she has apologized to Imisi in person, a public apology. So, I mean, next time I think people should just learn how to read the room. Yeah, read the room, know the kind of questions to ask in certain situations, in certain places. You know, especially when you're in public, know how to conduct yourself, know how to talk, know how to act, know how to, just observe and see what works and what doesn't work. Yeah, so I think that's just it for Nkechi Blessing. Now, she has learned, and I think next time she will keep her mouth shut and hold questions to herself. All the way from Nkechi Blessing and Phyna. Now let's move to our very last story for today. Yeah, it has to be the last story because right now I'm tired. And this one has to do with my guy, my new guy. So I have not really known this guy so much. I just got to really know much about him during his tour. Talking about the one and only IShowSpeed. And he was really showing speed. This guy can run, he can jump, he can do many, many things, and he's got so much energy. Quite all right. He's a YouTuber, and he's been doing so great on the digital platforms. And just recently, he began an African tour. Now, mind you, before he began the African tour, he's been doing other tours. I mean, he's done the Asia tour, he's done the South American tour, he's done the Europe tour, he's been touring the world, he's done the American tour, touring the world. I mean, a tourist at 21. Whew, I'm so happy for you, boy. So the Black American Darren Watkins Jr., popularly known as IShowSpeed, embarked on his African tour that he tagged Speed Does Africa. Now, what this started in December, I think he started with Angola in December, and it has spiraled into this month of January, where he has so far done 20 African countries. Imagine young boy traveling 20 African countries. That's some energy he got there. Okay, so he did all of these things, and he was able to showcase Africa in a good light. Now, he said that the essence of this tour was to showcase the beauty of Africa. He said the essence of this tour was to show the world the side of Africa that people have not seen. You know, Africa has always been laced with all sorts of wrong narratives, bad narratives. People have seen Africa to be the continent of monkeys, if I were to say so. But then again, a lot of wrong narratives have been perceived about Africa. And I just been saying, you know what? I'm going to tour this continent and show the world what the beauty of Africa. And he did that successfully. For every African country he went to, he displayed their culture, their food, their way of life, their dances, everyday people, everyday people. And I think that was a beautiful thing to do. Whoever came up with that initiative, if it was him, I doff my hat for him. Or whoever in his team came up with such an idea, I think that was a very beautiful thing. I know it required a lot, especially a lot of money. And he did not mind all that because, I mean, this is his experience. This is his journey. This is his story to tell, right? And he felt like this is what he wanted to do because he could do it, you know. And all that he did, all the African countries that he went to. I mean, he went to Angola, he went to Algeria, Namibia, Kenya, South Africa, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, came to Nigeria, came to Ghana, different African countries, 20 of them. And all the people, all the things he showcased were beautiful. Now, brothers say, let me come to the giant of Africa. Now, if he had taught Africa and did not come to Nigeria, how will you say he taught Africa and did not come to a whole giant of Africa? Is that one tall? That one self not tall? So he came to the giant of Africa to see the people of the Nigeria. Out of all the African countries that he went to, nobody raised dust. But our own different. Why is our own always different? Why? Why is our own in this Nigeria always different? Now we complain past. Now we argue past. Now we criticize past. Now we talk past. Wait, see happen. To think that the boy even came to Nigeria to celebrate his 21st birthday, he hit a milestone. He became the first Black individual creator to surpass 50 million subscribers on YouTube. Now, that has never been done by any Black individual before. He's the first to do it. And that happened while he was in Nigeria. Big deal. That's a big deal. Him to do that when he was coming to Nigeria, I think that's a big deal. Nigerian creators, or let's say content creators, YouTubers, streamers, came out for this boy, begging for collabo. Was our own bit different? I mean, he went to other African countries that they were celebs, they were streamers. I mean, no one came to him for a collaboration. This boy had a clear intent of what he wanted to do. He had his team arrange the places he was going to be. When he landed Lagos, the first thing he noticed, the street beggars. Everyone is asking for money. Everyone he meets is asking for $10,000, asking for money, you know, like they're used to, asking for collaboration. Even on his live stream, people were asking for collaboration. I know you want to shine, you want to use him to shine, but then he's saying, these guys, they already have their big platforms, right? And he's not here for the creators. He's not here for the content creators. He's here to showcase Africa, meet the everyday people that are not recognized, that are not seen, that are on the streets. He came for the street credibility. And this is because Nigerians called him out, said that, why did he not collaborate with our streamers? I mean, these guys, I literally saw a video of Pella on a horse begging this boy. And I shook my head. I said, oh no, not again, not us, not us, not us now, not us. You know, and then people were criticizing Egungun of asking him the kind of question he asked when he started woo woo. I mean, it was really crazy. He had to come out to defend the tour, defend his actions of not collaborating with any content creator, because that was not the real reason why he was here. I mean, he was here to showcase Nigeria. Imagine putting Nigeria on a global map once again in another light. This time around, I literally saw videos of Americans crying, saying, you know what, IShowSpeed has opened our eyes to see things that they did not tell us. Our forefathers, our history guys, you know, they did not really tell us this part of Africa. They only told us bad things about Africa. They never told us that Africa was this beautiful. And they did not let us know that Africa was a great place to go to. Now people are thinking of visiting Africa. Now that's a good thing for the continent. That's a good show for the continent. I think I really appreciated while the tour is over and he has given a thank you message, and he has said that he enjoyed every part of his store in Africa, and he would love to do this again and again. But then again, I don't know whether he's going to do that again because when I saw the clips, some of the things he did, I'm like, this guy, you do so many risky things. Can you just calm down? The high energy and come on. Well, thank God he was able to visit the Nike Art Gallery in Lagos, and of course, I think there was a school he went to as well. I mean, lovely places, and it was beautiful to see. Well, thank you, IShowSpeed, for coming down to Nigeria, and of course for going on this African tour, for showcasing Africa in a good light. We really appreciate you for that, and congratulations on your milestone, 50 million plus subscribers on YouTube. That's a big deal, and we hope that more streamers can actually see this as a good initiative, and let's see if we'll have more people want to do this. We're watching. You're watching. But anyways, thank you so much. This is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain today on the TEATOK show. We've had such an amazing time. Make sure you drop your comments. See, I want to read those comments. Because let me know how you feel. Let me know your opinions on the different topics or the different stories I've given today. I would love to know what you think. Drop a comment in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And of course, follow us on all our social media platforms on Atlantic Media and TV. All right, we're going into the month of love, the month of February. Remember to show love because love is the theme of the month of February. So happy new month in advance and see you in February. Until then, do have yourself a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. I remain your host for the most. NK is my name. Keep it locked in.
TEATOK Show.